From Brazil?
Yeah.
From Rio?
Yeah, I'm Carioca da Gema.
Carioca da Gema.
That's how they say the local here.
Oh, be careful with the camera. Okay. Peligroso. Que te quitan la cámara. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that, guys. The locals are so kind. They all tell me, make sure you hide the camera, hide your phone, don't leave without your belongings. People tell me don't wear my watch. I was wearing my Apple Watch when I arrived at the airport yesterday, and the Uber driver was like, pointed at my watch and dijo peligroso, and I was like, okay. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm talking to you from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, a country I have been wanting to visit for so many years, and I'm so happy to be here. Right now I'm actually staying next to this big gates or bridge, and check out that trolley that runs on top. How crazy is that? But today I want to show you guys my first impressions of Rio. To be honest, it's been a rough one so far. I got here at around 3 a.m. Immigration, everything went super smooth, but when I got to my room, man, guys, it was dirty, it was filthy. There was bugs and lint and hair everywhere, trash. They left bars of soap inside of the bathroom with hairs in it, and man, it was a nightmare, guys. I went to 2 different other hotels. Everything was fully booked. Had to come back, sleep on top of a towel, argue with Airbnb. And my other friend, he's in another one here, same situation. And then to top it all off, I was walking around this area last night, like at 3 a.m. Dude, full of homeless. So if you're coming to Rio, I'm gonna just put it out there. You probably don't wanna stay in Lapa or in this specific neighborhood because, man, there are so many homeless people. And as soon as I walked out, there was people fighting. One girl was slapping another guy. Oh man, it was crazy. But I'm glad I got to experience that. However, today I wanna take you guys around and show you Rio de Janeiro properly. We're not gonna make it to Copacabana as we're gonna explore this area specifically, and then later on this week we'll make it to Copacabana. Of course, we're here for Carnival. It's gonna be a good time, and I definitely want to explore that church right there. The church that looks kind of like almost like a pyramid kind of thing. I want to go there later on as well, and I'd love to ride that tram as well. So let's start doing some exploring here in Rio. So guys, this is actually an aqueduct, not a fence. I know. Chris, you should have done some research. But yes, it's an aqueduct that was built in the 1700s that used to supply the water to Rio. Now, however, it is used for the Santa Teresa tram, which is the one that we saw riding up there just a few minutes ago. So I definitely want to go on that, but how cool, right? I never thought I'd like an aqueduct. It's a pretty nice aqueduct. I like it. Right now we were on the hunt for a coffee shop, and we just came across this place right here, Bar Lanchonte Don Manuel. They got some outdoor seating, nice little area. And look at this, they got all kinds of different meals as well, but I'm in for a coffee and an orange juice right about now. Oh, and they got empanadas, nice. I want to try the pastel de queso. Everybody told me that when I'm in Brazil, I gotta try it. It's the best thing here. Well, everybody says everything's good about Brazil, but I gotta try that for sure. Let's make an order. Hello, bom dia. Can I do, you have coffee? I should have learned more Portuguese. I was trying to do Duolingo, but me and Andrew were partying too hard in Colombia. We never got to it. Oh, look at that. He's getting that fresh orange juice on too. You have café? Café. Grande. Obrigado. And you have pastel de queso? De esfirra. Okay. Carne, queso?
Carne, queijo.
Okay, queso. One, please.
What's the difference between that one and that one?
That one's cheese and this one's meat.
Oh.
But I wanted it. One of their famous dishes is called pastel de queijo, and it's like a little ball full of cheese that's fried. But everybody says it's the best thing in Brazil.
So queso's kind of the same, right? Queso.
Yeah. Can we do one maybe leche?
Com leite.
One con leche. One con leche. Queso, right? Queso dip. Chipotle. Taco Bell. No, I'm just saying. I'm messing with Andrew. Andrew's been learning a lot of Spanish since we've been in South America. Obrigado. Man, I'm excited. First day in Brazil. Let's go. This is a dream come true, man. I've been wanting to come here so many years. So many years. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to come to Lapa. I've been wanting to go to Copacabana, Ipanema, but we are going there. I'm actually staying there for 6 nights as well. We got 8 nights here, 6 nights there. We got a long time in Rio, so it's okay experiencing the best of both worlds. To be honest, this area is actually, it's very nice during the day. I like it, super historical. I like that aqueduct, seeing the cathedral, like little cafes like this. Reminds me a lot of Colombia, like where we just came from. Coffee's not too bad either. All right, let's try this. I'm not even a big cheese guy, guys, but I said, you know what, let me just try it because everybody said you gotta have the, not this, pan de queijo, but this isn't it. But I'm assuming the cheese here is probably really good. This is nice. It wouldn't necessarily be my go-to breakfast, but it's nice. I like that you can keep ordering too, and then you can pay afterwards. So I'll probably get an orange juice. Oh, to be fair, tastes like mozzarella. It's good. I prefer the meat ones though. Yeah, this is awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna finish up this pan de queijo and the coffee, and then we'll continue on exploring. And I gotta hit an ATM too. I need some cash. But I've noticed that pretty much everywhere, and from based off the videos I was watching, you can pretty much pay with card everywhere, which is pretty sweet and convenient. Breakfast hit the spot. It was about $8 US for 2 empanadas, one with meat, one with cheese, an orange juice, and 2 coffees and a large water. Not too shabby. Now look at this, guys. I'm walking down this boulevard right now, and I'm actually heading towards this beautiful building right here. Not too sure what it is, but I've seen a lot of tourists walking from that direction. And I must say, the architecture here in this part of the city is super beautiful. Look at that, guys. Wow. You almost feel like you're walking through a street in Europe. Here they're selling cleaning towels, all kinds of snacks, gums, candies, drinks. And I've noticed a large police presence as well. There's also a lot of taxis around the area, but you can use Uber here, and from the airport, it's pretty convenient. You'll get to the city center. Well, we arrived at like 3 a.m. and there's 2 airports. There's one that's like 10 minutes from here, but it's more for like domestic national flights. And then there's one that's like 30, 40 minutes away from here. But because we arrived at like 1 a.m., we actually got here in about 20. But yeah, beautiful place, right? Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Good, good. Such a beautiful city, man.
Yeah, first time?
First time.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
Are you going to stay here for Carnival?
Of course, bro.
Okay. So, welcome.
Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you. What's your name?
Chris.
Chris, I'm Igor.
Igor. Nice to meet you, bro. You're from Brazil?
Yeah.
From Rio?
Yeah, I'm Carioca da Gema.
Carioca da Gema.
That's how they say the local here.
Okay, that's how you say I'm from here. Carioca da Gema.
Yeah.
Next time someone asks me, I'm gonna be like Carioca da Gema. Nah. Nice meeting you, bro.
Nice to meet you.
Nice bike, nice bike.
Thanks, man.
Take care, all right?
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, the people here in Brazil are super cool, man. That's one thing that stands out so far is the people, the attitude. I like that a lot, the energy that they carry. Look at the big, beautiful Brazil flag waving up top. And yeah, a lot of tour groups as well. So this here is actually the Theater Municipal of Rio de Janeiro. It's one of Brazil's most important cultural landmarks, symbolizing the city's ambition during the early 20th century to rival Europe's great capitals. Directly in front of the theater is the Cinelandia Plaza. I hope I pronounced that right. The Cinelandia Plaza acts as a civic and social stage. It was historically known for a gathering place for political demonstrations, celebrations, and everyday public life. And today, even on a Monday, you can see so much movements around the city here in this square. Wow, guys, I am sweating my butt off right now. I think I'm actually gonna cross over into this direction. I see some stands selling shirts, clothing, souvenirs. I wanna try and get me one of those Brazil t-shirts right now. That's what I need to be wearing the entire time I'm here, is a Brazil t-shirt. So let's see if we can't grab ourselves one, and I'll show you guys what the prices are. Oh yeah, these are the ones I see all the girls wearing the photos. Oh yeah, they got a couple big ones. But let's do a little meander, why not? Wow, this place is cool. Like, they sell perfume, sunglasses, dresses. Man, it's pretty. You know what? Let me actually get the conversion down real quick. What is, let's see. Man, it's hot today, it's cooking. Let's see how much 100 is. $19. All right, so $19 is 100 real. Let's see. Wow, those shirts are nice. Okay, I actually don't see any jerseys for men. Maybe we gotta go to the front row. Yeah, the first shop we saw. Beautiful dresses though. Oh man. Yeah, let's turn around and let's hit the first shop. Why not? Look, they got bikinis, more dresses, Brazil bathing suits as well. Super nice, huh? Yeah, I got a lot of big plans for the next few days. To be honest, we got quite a big friend group coming in as well, and Carnival is gonna be madness. It's gonna be insane. And I'm actually posting these in real time. Then I'm gonna post the rest of my South America series. That way you guys can enjoy Brazil as I'm enjoying Brazil. Hello, bom dia. Bom dia. Do you have a Brazil shirts XL? Extra large? Obrigado. Yeah, I want one of these, guys, for the photos. Obviously, it's not the Nike one or the Adidas one, but it'll work. Oh, this one? Okay. ¿Qué precio? 50. Can I pay card? See? Oh, 50,000. Okay. Okay. I'll take this one. Obrigado. I love that they take card everywhere here. It's hot, huh? Calor, achei calor. Oh, be careful with the camera. Okay. Peligroso. Que te quitan la cámara. Okay. Watch too. Okay. Obrigado. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that, guys. The locals are so kind. They all tell me, make sure you hide the camera, hide your phone, don't leave without your belongings. People tell me don't wear my watch. I was wearing my Apple Watch when I arrived at the airport yesterday, and the Uber driver was like, pointed at my watch and dijo peligroso. And I was like, okay. So I've been taking people's advice, you know what I mean? I only brought one card out with me, left everything else at home, and I think that's the smartest way to do it. And I've heard that you can pretty much use card everywhere. I heard you don't really need cash in Brazil, so I'm gonna see how I go about today, and then I'll see whether or not I withdraw cash or not. But I did hear about a lot of scams taking place with the cards, like people on the beach, vendors, you'll pay for a drink and they'll add a zero, making it super expensive. But so far, everyone I've met has been honest, nice, and they really look out for you, and that's nice. Anyways, I got a shirt. Man, this area is super European-like, guys. It makes me feel like I'm walking through, yeah, I don't know, Spain. Look at this, all the little kiosks with the newspapers and the drinks, more clothing and bikini, more local foods. Look at this, people drinking coffee, having their nice meals. Wow, look at this. You can get this full plate of meal for like $4 US, guys. Chicken thigh, rice, beans, quinoa, and fries for $4. That is a deal. Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing some good eating out here. That's for sure. Here they're selling phone cases. And I've noticed that there's a lot of murals just like this one. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm really liking the vibes out here. Honestly, super cool city. Wow, look at all the little restaurants inside of this alleyway. Man, that's awesome. Super busy on the streets today. And I love seeing all of the different street food vendors. We're gonna for sure go out on a street food tour around here later on this week. I've already seen the famous tapioca that everybody says I have to try. Here they're selling all kinds of different candies and snacks. And I believe that tram that we saw earlier, I believe that you can catch that tram from this park. So I'm gonna try and check that out right this minute as well. But my friend Steve is actually on his way right now, and he should be arriving in about the next 40 minutes or so. So I'll be heading back to the hotel in a second to greet him as well. But yeah, a lot of vendors out. Man, I like it. I love the energy. Yeah, it's straight chill vibes out here. I like it. Look, here they're selling backpacks. That's cool. Socks, other clothing. Man, I didn't think we were gonna find this weather, did you?
Oh,
Dude, it's brutal. It is so hot. Dude, I'm telling you guys, the forecast showed nothing but rain, same in Colombia. And we didn't get rain at all in Colombia until the last 2 days. And here, it is scorching, man. Oh God. After that coffee and walking around too, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Might need to go chill for a minute. So look at who I ran into.
What up?
What's up, Steve? So good to see you, man.
Dude, so happy to see you. It's been 2 years since I've seen you?
No, yeah?
Yeah.
A year and some change, because I saw you November 2024 in Cambodia.
Yeah,
a year and some change. He's been traveling around in his bus for quite some time, but about a month ago, we chopped it up and I was like, bro, how's Rio sounding? He's like, that's been a dream. Let's do it. And now we're here.
When Chris hits you up and say, hey, come to Rio, you can't say no. So I just arrived like less than an hour ago. Just cracked open our first beers.
Local beers. It's gonna be a good trip, huh?
I am
What
excited.
are you looking forward to the most here in Brazil?
I don't even know, to be honest. Like I'm really excited to experience Carnival, right? Chris and I experienced Carnival together in Colombia in 2020, right before the world shut down.
Literally before. Yeah.
Which was fun, but it was, I would say, probably a lot smaller than this. Like this is, from what I've seen, from what I've heard, the largest party in the world.
In the world.
I don't even know what to expect.
Yeah.
I'm hoping good vibes. Just arriving here, it's so beautiful. Like I arrived at a different airport from you. It was a smaller airport. It was right on the water. And
Wow.
like there's a view from, like I saw these
You saw the mountains?
rocks from the airport.
Wow.
It was, yeah, already just like a little glimpse. But I'm excited to explore and see what Brazil has to offer, man. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be a good trip. I'm also excited too. I haven't seen much. We've just walked around the center. It looks like the rain is coming. There is a little bit of rain this time of year here, but it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a good time, and I can't wait. And according to everything that we've been reading, the parties for Carnival, even though Carnival is about 9 days away from where we are right now, they're already starting.
Yeah.
So
It's already going.
we should probably find one, to be fair.
And they're called blocos.
Blocos, yeah,
You gotta find the
blocos.
blocos.
Anyways, if the rain stays away, right now we're gonna chow down some food here at this place, Parada 23. But if the rain steers away, I'd love to go to Copacabana today too and get that nice iconic view of Brazil. Like that's been a bucket list thing for me for a long time. Just standing there and drinking a caipirinha. Come on now. Anyways, this beer,
It's good.
it's good. Like you said,
It reminds me of the beach.
it reminds you of the beach. Yeah.
It reminds me like when I was on a cruise with my family when I was like 18, like too young to drink in the States, but technically old enough to drink in the Caribbean. And I had beer on the beach. Like this is the memory that it brings back.
It's the vibe on. Look at this meal, guys. All of this for less than $5. We got beans, cucumber, a little salad, I guess, rice, noodles, some grilled chicken, and this here is that famous tapioca. How is it? Good?
Oh, really good.
What does that tapioca resemble? Looks kind of powdery.
It's like ground quinoa, kind of.
Yeah?
Yeah, it tastes like a grain. Like it doesn't really have a very strong flavor. It's more, like salty.
A little salty afterwards?
Yeah.
Dry.
Dry. Yeah, it looks a little chalky, to be honest. All right, let's try this.
Kind of
Man.
like an extra seasoning to the food.
An extra seasoning to the food. All right, let's try it with the beans. Why not? Wow. You're right, very dry. Man, you know, my fiance was telling me, oh, Chris, you gotta try the tapioca when you get there. I'm glad I tried it, but I don't think it's my favorite. I don't think it really adds much to the plate, but it's good.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's try this chicken. But I think meats, the grilled chicken, like barbecue is very famous here in Brazil because as we've been walking around the city the last few hours, I've seen a lot of people eating meats, grilled chicken, and it's all happening before noon, which is crazy. You know, usually you see people eating eggs and coffee. Bomb. So that meal was great. It wasn't my favorite meal, but it hit the spot, and now we're actually gonna walk back to the Airbnb or quite possibly run because, man, it just got dark out of nowhere. It's 3 p.m. and it looks like it's 6 or 7. Look at this, guys. And the rain is coming.
Look at that building. What is that?
Yeah, so
I'm
I'm gonna give Steve Yallo, Mr. Steve Yallo, a history lesson. So this here is the Teatro Municipal of Rio. And I actually read on ChatGPT that the city of Rio actually built this building and this building in front of us during the boom of Europe, during the European boom, because they wanted Rio to compete with the European capitals. Who needs a walking guide when you got me, right? And chat. Hey, ChatGPT saves the day when it comes to anything. Anyways, oh, I can see the Christ the Redeemer, bro. Oh, no way. Holy shit, dude, that's yeah. Sorry, DJI people, or all of you guys watching, you can't admire it like I can. I can see it from right here. A wonder of the world is right in front of me right now.
I'll give you a view.
Yeah, look, Steve's gonna give you guys the view. There you go.
Oh, the clouds.
The clouds covered it. Oh man. Dang, now it's dumping. All right, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Hid from the rain just a tad bit, and now we are making our way to one of the most important landmarks here in Lapa. And I say important, why? Because you gotta get your Instagram picture, bro. This here is the Escalera Selaron directly in front of us. You've seen these steps all over the internet. And something cool that I just found out, Pharrell and Snoop Dogg shot their music video, Beautiful, here on these steps as well. So I'll put a little clip of that right now so that you guys can kind of go back in time a bit. However, here we are. And along the sides, there's a lot of souvenirs, restaurants, bars. Look at this vibe. Wow. That's crazy, huh? Look at the different murals. It's so beautiful. But yeah, this here is the famous staircase. Look at this, guys. Escalera Selaron. Yeah, if you're coming to Brazil, if you're coming to Rio, you're absolutely coming to this staircase. Man, it's so surreal being here and seeing it for the first time in person. That's a lot of steps. That's a far way up. We're making the walk up and it's cool. They got all kinds of little bars and pubs along the side. And yeah, it's beautiful. There's actually tiles from all over the world, guys. It's very cool. Look at that flag of Brazil at the top. Made it to the top and it keeps going, but right now some artists just popped up and I think we're gonna listen to some live music real quick and enjoy the vibes and quite possibly end up at a caparina. We'll see, we'll see.
Eu fumo marrom, eu tava na rua seguir nessa droga, vivendo que nem dá som. Misturo crack com o silão, fazer dinheiro eu sei que tem um dom. Ela vem sendo vadia, já fala do dia, sujou minha calça de batom. Esses fudidos já nem sei quem são, é que não dá pra andar com vacilão. Vários estilos de que eu me visto, meu mano, meu drip, eu sou o mais fértil. Pelas ruas, e minha raba dos filhos só pra pegar minha religião. Minha mente é mais fashion, minha mina é mais fashion. Minha mina tá comigo, se ela te dá um tiro, nego não se mexe. Tu vai matar ou morrer.
We traded the steps for the marina, and I'm not mad. Look at this place, guys. It is beautiful. I actually just saw a plane taking off, and that is from another smaller airport. Steve, what airport is that?
I forget the name of it. It starts with an S, I think. But it's a smaller airport because I flew from the States to Sao Paulo and then had a domestic flight here. And this airport is a lot closer to where we're staying, so it's really convenient. It was like less than a mile from the airport to where we're staying. So.
Dang, you could have walked. So, hey, good little option to keep in mind. If you're coming from the US or from another South American country, maybe try and catch a flight with the layover.
I don't think
in the country.
I don't think it's an international airport. So I think
Domestic flight only, right?
I'm not sure, but I think so. So if you have a layover somewhere else, you can come to this airport, and it's pretty convenient.
Yeah, pretty convenient. And look at this, guys. The marina is just gorgeous. It's beautiful. I'd love to go out on a boat. Imagine the view of the skyline from the water. Has to be insane. I also just got another glimpse of Christ the Redeemer. Oh, you see it again? Oh yeah. You know what? Here, I'll get an iPhone video so that you guys can appreciate this, but it's right there. I'm looking at the Christ right there. How cool is that? And we have made it to the coastline. Look at this view, guys. There you have Sugarloaf Mountain, which we'll visit this week with the cable car. All these other rock faces coming off into the distance. Man, it's amazing. And there's small little beaches. Look at this little beach with just 4 or 5 people swimming in the water. Then you got the skyline. Of course, more views of the surrounding mountains. No, this city's so special. So happy to be here. What an incredible place, man. I'm at a loss for words. A dream come true to be here in Rio right now. And to be here this time of year for Carnival. It's been on my bucket list for so long. So grateful to be here. Now, real quickly, one thing I always like to do in these first impressions video is talk to you a little bit about the money. Let me try not to take out too much, but so this here is a 50 note, and this is roughly 10 US dollars. Who's on the back? Not sure, but they got a Jaguar on this side, and this is about 20 US dollars. But one thing I've realized, guys, is that you don't need so much cash, at least my first few hours here. I'm not an expert yet, but so far I've realized you don't need a whole lot of cash, but it's nice to have, especially like we were at the stairs and there were some street performers I wanted a tip to, or leaving tips, things like that, buying stuff on the street. Might be best to have some cash, but you don't need too much. Anyways, we're gonna enjoy this view, and I'm not sure what's coming up next, but for now, we're here admiring this incredible view of Rio. Hola, bon tarde. Can I do 1 cocoa or 2? 2 coconut and 1 beer?
I'll do a coconut.
You want a coconut too?
I need to hydrate.
I need to hydrate. Yeah. Oh, and they're cold too. Let's go. Man, this place is beautiful. Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen them stab a coconut and not take the top off. Obrigado. 2 more. Tres. Dos, tres. No cerveza. 3 coconut. Yeah, thank you. Obrigado. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh man, this is a big coconut, guys. It's so good too.
Yeah, very efficient.
I love it. How is it?
Really good. Nice and cold, fresh.
It's nice, huh?
And they're
Give it a nice little
just
kiss.
Stabbing a hole in it.
That's
instead of,
cool,
popping
huh?
it up. Yeah.
I like that. The only problem is you can't get inside, but these are probably not that great in the inside. That's probably why they do it that way.
Oh yeah.
We ended up walking down the beach even further from where we got the coconut, and guys, it's super cool. It's very active over here. There's like a lot of volleyball courts, but they're also playing another sport. I'm not sure what it is. It almost looks like tennis, but the net's not sitting on the floor, like volleyball, but with tennis rackets. And I've noticed a lot of like CrossFits, beach workout areas. Man, it's just a very, very active spot. A lot going on. Look at what they got going on here. Oh, this is for volleyball schedule. I also saw some basketball courts that looked pretty nice. I like this beach. I'll leave the name of it down below. I also really, really love the Brazil flag. I think it's so beautiful. Man, that is a beautiful flag. Anyways, we're gonna continue our little walk around here. But the vibes are just right. And the rain went away. The sunset is gonna be gorgeous. It's gonna be gorgeous out here today. Had an amazing walk, but every walk ends with a nice beer. Cheers, guys. Cheers to a great first day in Rio. Many more to come. Happy to be here with you guys.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be here.
And I'm super happy to be drinking this beer here in Rio as well.
Look at this it's ice beer. It's like frozen. Look at that. Can you see
It
that?
is.
Wow.
Dude, it is frozen. Oh, it's so good. And I brought this up earlier when Steve was filming. It didn't look like it was the hottest day on camera. Not that I've seen the footage, but I just know what it's gonna look like. But man, was it warm today and humid, huh? I sweated out 2 shirts. Nothing out of the ordinary, but where we just came from in Colombia, it was not, it wasn't humid at all.
Pleasant. Very good.
Where were you? Well, Cartagena as well. I was gonna say we're at sea level now.
Yeah, now we're at sea
also
level.
more south.
Yep. We're way below the equator.
Yeah, we're well into the southern hemisphere, and it's summertime right now.
Did you guys notice something crazy about being in the southern hemisphere when you went to the bathroom?
Oh, the toilet goes a different way.
It doesn't go clockwise. It goes counterclockwise.
Okay, I gotta check on that.
It does. Did you know that?
I haven't even got to the bathroom yet.
Oh,
went to a
well,
urinal.
try it. Well, even if you pour water down the sink, it's not gonna go down clockwise. It's gonna go counterclockwise.
I will say one great thing about Brazil so far is they have a bum gun.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't. At least my hotel does. Colombia didn't have that. Not a fan of TP. You know, just a little hack there.
I love a good bum gun.
Yeah.
I don't know if I haven't gone to the bathroom in our place yet, but I don't think we have.
We don't have one. No. You're gonna have to poke some holes at your water bottle and.
I'll make my own bum gun.
Yeah. But yeah, fun fact, guys. When I went to Australia my very first time, my best friend said, "You know that the water goes down the toilet counterclockwise," and I thought he was joking, but it actually
real?
I saw it this morning.
I'm gonna test that.
You saw it this morning.
Testing it.
Yeah. It's crazy. You want to know what else happens here? I was gonna say something stupid, but I was gonna make some shit up, but it wasn't gonna work. Anyways, guys, I'll see you again soon for another one. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a great first day. The rain actually didn't ruin anything. It was quite nice. Came in for about an hour and a half. Not too bad. But hopefully it stays away the next 2 weeks. I don't want rain in Copacabana. Anyways, see you tomorrow.
Copacabana.
You ready for Copacabana?
Yeah, baby. I want to go get some caipirinhas.
Cafirinas. We were actually gonna drink one today, but it would be wrong to have our first one and it not be in Copacabana. So see you guys on the next one.
You were always smarter. I was the one to take a look. I remember how we started.